Well, good evening. Thank you for coming. So this is the closing, and my secretariat gave me a script. Now, how many of you in this room think I'm going to stick to a script? But the first bit is just ad lib, Dave, so I'll do that. I'd like to do that Oscar thing and thank everybody, but Carl gets to thank everybody. I'd like to thank you guys, everybody in the room. You've been really great. Everything I've been able to go to when I've not been doing business meetings has had you guys in it, and that's what makes this worth doing. It's why I haven't gone back home and gone to bed. But you were all really great. Thank you very much. I will actually like to add my own thanks to the local students organising here. They were superb. And of course the secretariat, but don't clap them, they'll want a pay rise. So we're going to have a wee video. I can't remember what's the video, but it's the conference video. I have no idea what that's about. Then we'll have the Merit Awards, the best poster, the best excuse for not going to a presentation. And then a comprehensive thanks from Carl. I'll introduce a couple of wee points after that, which I only got told about this afternoon. And then we'll learn about our visit to Brest. So with no more ado, let's have the video, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the ICES Annual Science Conference 2025 here in Klaipėda.
We have a lot of the presentations that are focusing on particular needs and especially on our stakeholders, because ICES is to give the advice for different governmental and non-governmental organizations.
ICES is a very sustainable organization established more than 100 years ago. And conference means not only gathering marine researchers together and discuss, find new solutions, find new decisions for policymakers.
For us, as for Ministry of Agriculture of Republic of Lithuania, it is important because the fisheries and aquaculture policy is built on scientific advices, and only the highest quality science can guide us in implementing policy.
Our oceans, lakes and seas go beyond national jurisdictions, and no one country owns the sea. So it's important that our national experts join together once a year to discuss science and advance methods for management, biodiversity and conservation of the seas. It's also important for our early career scientists that they see what science is being developed to help them with their careers and start to build their networks and friendships for the future.
The range of topics from the working groups is really interesting, and I think you can find whatever you are looking for here as a marine scientist. The conference itself has been really engaging and exciting. A lot of different talks to go to, but also extracurricular activities and networking sessions. It's all been very good.
In ICES, I found an inclusive community for research. We meet physically in different countries, and I found a network of people that are not only my colleagues and scientists who I work with, but also my network of support.
Thank you. So I'm now very upset because I wasn't in that video. Jos, Julia, could you join me? Nope. Oh, there they are. Yeah, come on up here. Have a microphone.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Hello. Danny, you too. So, hello everyone. We are here to announce the winners for the Merit Awards for the best poster and best presentation of this year's annual science conference. So I'm here with Danny Ottman and Julia Calderwood. and my name is Jos Schilder. As most of you know, ICES awards 2 awards for the best poster presentation and 2 awards for the best oral presentation. And the selection of the winner is done by a group of over 20 judges, and they use an elaborate scoring system, which is quite amazing, I think. And it involves appreciation of scientific merit, scope, complexity, conclusiveness, verbal presentation, the way it's presented visually, and engagement with the audience, which is also very important. So every oral presentation had one of the judges present in the room taking notes. And the posters were evaluated before the conference by the jury, but also by the session conveners. And this has led to a short list of 9 posters. And these 9 posters were visited by teams of 2 judges that secretly were interviewing the poster presenters and come up with the scoring. So, and after all this scoring, the judges came together and decided together who the winners are. So before we go to the winners of this year, I would like to say that we have enjoyed the vast amount of great and inspiring presentations that we have seen this year. And I think I can say on behalf of SciComm that we are both pleased and very proud to see the output, the scientific output of our community. And so most of all, I would also like to thank a big thank you to all the presenters. And this is actually on my sheet where it says that the crowd roars. So a thank you to all the presenters. So without much further ado, let's move to presenting the winners. So we will first present the poster awards. They are presented by Julia. And then we will have the oral presentation awards, and they will be presented by Danny. And in both cases, we will present a short list of 5 presentations that we thought were the best. And then after that, we select or announce the 2 winners. And when your name is up, if you won, we ask you to come forward, claim your prize, and bask in the glory of this stage. So please, Julia, take it away.
Hi, yeah, so I'm Julia and I'm here representing the poster judging panel. So I think we do have a list of all the judges that were participating. Yep, so these are all the judges that were going around looking at the posters both before the conference and then during the poster session. And as we said there, we shortlisted 5 posters that we thought had really good content, showed great creativity, and had the authors had really good interactions with us during the poster session. So the 5 shortlisted posters are as follows. So congratulations to Annika, Jan, Julianne, Morgan and Tonya. As I say, these were kind of the shortlisted posters that we came out from the judging. So congratulations to all of you. But as we said, there can only be 2 winners, unfortunately. So in no particular order, our first winner of the poster prize is Julianne Newer, who had... So the judges were particularly impressed with the creative communication style, the scientific clarity, and the great engagement while we were chatting to you during the presentation. So congratulations. Okay, and then onto the second poster prize. So the second one goes to Annika for her poster exploring Cape Wind decline in Icelandic water. I don't know if Annika's here. Yep. So again, the judges were really impressed with the research focus and clarity and the presentation style during the poster session. So congratulations. Okay, and now I will pass on to Danny to do the oral presentation awards.
Thank you. So for the roles as well, we had a short list of 5 finalists, of which we awarded 2 best awards, also in no particular order. This year we also had an outstanding video recording, and the judges decided to give also an honorable mention. So we also want to thank all the 16 judges that have been running around all the sessions. And now the honorable mention was for Tessa Gonzalez. And now we'll move to the short list of the 5 finalists. So congratulations to Abril Reynis, Georgina Hunt, Katrin Juva, Cecil Kolsberg-Sellen, and Telmo Morato. And so from this, again, with no particular order, one of the winners was, congratulations to Abril Reynes. Abril, if you are here, please come down. Does anybody know Abril? Anyways, so the judge made a few comments about her presentations. She said, or they said, that Abril delivered an outstanding presentation by convening an impressive amount of research in a very intelligible and comprehensive manner. She used a wide range of visual aids that were clear to understand and to describe her high level of research. Congratulations. And the second award is for Cecile Coles. And while Cecile is making her way down from the middle of the rows, I will also give a few sentences. So this was a very clear presentation with the proactive message explicitly addressed to the key session that you were addressing. And it was a very interactive presentation with an excellent participation from the presenter in the following discussion. Congratulations. And I think I'll hand it over back to Dave.
So thank you. All that looks like it's very easy for the panels. It's actually a fair amount of work and meetings and such. So thanks to them. They did a great job, very efficient. So give them a quick round. And of course, congratulations to the winners. But you've been congratulated and photographed and all that stuff. So they're going to have the last bit of the presentation I'm not going to do, so you don't get too bored with me, is our lovely president, who isn't wearing the chain.
Don't mention
the chain.
No, don't mention the chain.
Okay, chain, chain.
So thanks, Dave. So yes, it's my privilege to thank the volunteers and the staff, but I'm going to go off piece like Dave. So I want to thank the producers of the video, because I thought that was great. That was a really nice video, and you captured so many people that I recognise sitting around the room here. So thank you very much. That was a great job. I'd also like to thank all of you, because this is my first ASC as president. It was something I wasn't particularly looking forward to, because there are so many of you, and the president generally gets lots of things to do, lots of meetings, but You've made it a really pleasurable experience. I met a lot of early career scientists. The challenge I gave you in the opening ceremony about going to theme sessions and network sessions that you know nothing about the science. I know a number of you did that because you came to me and said that's what you did. So thanks. You really are the sort of lifeblood of this organisation. It won't survive on people like me. It'll survive on the young ones that come through. So thank you very much. My pronunciation skills are horrendous. My pronunciation skills are horrendous. So I'm gonna cheat. So this is thanks to Arturus, to Laura, to Jolanta, to Vilda, and to Ignis. You don't want me to struggle with the surnames, but their positions are shown there. They did a wonderful job. It's great that we came to Lithuania. It's a shame it took so long. So thank you. Again, I'm going to do the same thing again. So there's also thanks to the organisers and the volunteers. The volunteers did an amazing job. I think I annoyed them sometimes early in the week, but they put up with it. So Arturus again, Antanas, Laura, Inga, Milda, and Vitis. Vitis, good, thank you. So a huge thanks to you, and also to the university student volunteers, and especially to Olga and Eva for their expert coordination. The volunteers tirelessly worked behind the scenes and made sure that everything worked seamlessly. Despite the bad weather, I think we've had a really good conference. I've certainly enjoyed it. The campus is laid out in quite a large area, so getting from the LCC was a bit of a challenge sometimes. but I think it worked really well coming here. And I think Alan said earlier on, the original possibility was going to Vilnius rather than here. I think possibly this was a better choice, even though it rained. And yesterday's conference dinner, we should thank you as well, because that was really great. And walking around the UNESCO site, and even seeing the Russian border was an experience. So thank you all. And I hand back to you, and I have no idea what travel challenge and bingo is in 3 minutes.
Nor do I. Okay, I'm going to talk about the travel challenge and bingo. Bingo is a dog, I think. So apparently, and this is in my script, you all received an annual science conference bingo card. Did you? It must have been just me and Carl that didn't get one. Anyway, so you all had to play with it and do some sort of bingo-y thing. And actually, one of you managed to complete the whole thing. Is Samantha Alaimo in the room? Samantha? She's so exhausted by doing bingo. She's like, don't worry, Samantha, there's no prize. And I got that wrong as well. Apparently she gets a bag. Now, the other one that came as a complete surprise to me is that the Secretariat had been checking out how you got here, how you travelled. Did you walk? Did you come on a donkey? Did you fly? Hands up everybody who flew. Impressive. So they recorded all the people who didn't fly and who took rather more exotic journeys. And so we have just a couple of sort of mentions here. So we had Gregoire and Patricia, who took a 40-hour train ride from France. Are Gregoire and Patricia here? As we say in Ireland, fair play to you. Julian and Martin took the ferry from Kiel. Julian, Martin? Yeah, it's you, Martin. Good. That's not so far away, though, is it? It was probably quite a comfortable ferry. Cool. And last but not least, somebody came from Bangor in North Wales. That'd be you, Jan, wouldn't it? Yeah. And a train and ferry combination. Was it no aeroplanes involved at all? You're a star. Well done. But finally, I think the best one of all was Julie, who took trains, ferries, and apparently speed walking to join us here. Is Julie still here? And can you still stand? No? You're very tired. Well, congratulations to you. I'm really 3-day journey to get here. I mean, that's wow. So next year in Brest, you're going to have to try harder. You could do better, as my teachers used to say at school. Okay, we'll finish now. I've just got to look at my script again. Okay, so we're going to watch another video, this time from Brest. But before we do that, I'd like to tell you all that our lovely hosts, whom I really appreciate, will give you a glass of wine in the foyer outside after this. I'm not going to come up again afterwards, so I'd like to thank you all very much again. You're such a lovely audience. I'd like to take you home with us, to quote the great John Lennon. So thank you very much. Glass of wine downstairs afterwards. Enjoy the video. Come to Brest next year. Thank you.